Hi, and welcome to the show where addictions are left behind and success and recovery is possible. Coming to you from the Windy City is JP.
Yo, this is JP, March 29, 2018. Hope everybody's doing well, and I hope you guys are having an awesome day. And if I catch you guys later, I hope you guys have an even better day. Today we're going to talk a little bit about rejection. What is rejection? I didn't literally look for the term on this, but I just know rejection sucks. It sucks when you apply for a credit card, you get rejected. It sucks when you apply for a loan and you get rejected. It sucks when people say no to you. This has been engraved in our mind since we've been a kid, and it's so emotional hurting that it starts affecting our self-esteem. So back 2017 around September, I said it in the previous podcast, I was basically terminated in a very way that it was so weird. I was supposed to be off, but I got suspended on a Sunday. You ever watch that movie Friday? That's exactly kind of what happened to me, but on a Sunday. They started well. They overbooked buses or something like that. They wanted a driver to go help them out or something. I was usually that company guy that you tell me what to do, I'm there. I'm going to go do it. But then that day, Sunday is very sacred for my family, and I do a lot of things with my family. So I said I can't. Well, that initiated a suspension, and then later on, I got terminated about maybe a week later. Well, that opened up my eyes, and it made me realize what I need to do in my life, how I need to get better, and what needed to get motivated in my life. You can always sit there and work for somebody else, and if you're okay with that, that's fine. That's perfect. You have no problem. You're happy. Me, I found out that day that even though I was doing the right thing, bad things happen. And it's okay. I ate the emotion. I felt anger, fear, rejection. I did so much for this company, and I felt like I was doing so well that this is what happens. I mean, part of it was my recovering from my addiction. You know, the mentality changes. I was sober already there about maybe 4 months. So things were starting to make a turn. But, you know, things are always going to happen. And we have to be prepared for it. So what I did is you need to change the way you see things. You can always sit there and complain and make yourself a victim, but it's not going to get you anywhere. I can sit here and say, you know what, that person looked at me the wrong way. You are either racist or you don't like me, or there's what is my approval? It seems like we're always so used to looking for that approval, and that's where our problems start. Since we were kids, it seems like, you know, the people we looked up the most was dad and mom, and we wanted their approval. And that's the major problem, is that it's okay to follow rules and do what we're told, but once you start getting older, you need to find yourself. And that's the awesome thing that ended up happening to me around July of last year, is that I started digging into my programs. I started feeding myself with a lot of positive things. I started making myself a better person, and my outlook just changed. Also, I wanted to talk about complaining. You want to sit here and complain? Sorry, that's my iPhone going off. CBS Sports. We are aiming for Loyola, right? Loyola, big Chicago town. Not a big fan of Loyola, but I mean, maybe one day I can interview one of their basketball players, get some people motivated. That would be super awesome. But let's talk about complaining. Complaining drains your energy. You wanna get up in the morning and start complaining about your day. That is the way your day is gonna start. Don't do it, folks. Get up in the morning, give your grace, work out if you want to work out. Get up and do something totally different that is going to change your world today. Make that call that friend, call your mom, dad, sister, brother, call anybody and tell them, hey, hope you have a great day. I love you. And that's it. Sometimes doing those things, you don't know what you just did to that person, and it triggers so much positivity in this. Realize how rejection is costing you. We are so tired. Especially me, I was so tired of being rejected all the time. I am super qualified. I have a super amount of experience in transportation. I ran 2 big trucking companies. I managed this second biggest company in Chicago with limo and party buses. And it doesn't matter. I bring my resume. I used to go for an interview. They will look at it. Oh, we'll call you back. And I used to get rejected. And I was wondering why. Why am I getting rejected? Well, the big reason is they can't have anybody that's smarter than them. And I realized that, and I was like, well, this sucks. I'm super qualified. I have a pretty decent education, have a good background. I don't have anything going against myself. Why am I getting rejected? Well, you know what? Instead of me looking at them for the problem, I started looking at myself, and I told myself, I can change this. I need to open up doors for me. I started podcasting. I started feeding myself with positive people, positive things. So that led me where I'm at now. The other thing that I wanted to let you guys know was that besides that, how you want to spend your time. Spend your time doing something that you're learning about. Get today start off and read something better. Like I said, I finished the book, The Power of Now. Awesome, phenomenal book that I'm going to start rereading again because it gets me into this mentality where all I have to do is worry about just now and worry about today. If you hold resentment, you're going to have problems with anger. If you are worried about the future, then you're basically holding problems about stuff that hasn't even happened yet. So live today. Again, big credit to that book. The other thing that I want to let you guys know right before I take off is that when you get rejected, just look at yourself and say, did I try my best? Because if you walk away from there and you feel super comfortable that you did your 110%, then you should be happy with yourself. Nobody else has the right to judge you. Nobody else has the right to tell you that you don't belong there. With that thought, I'm going to let you guys know. I hope you guys have a super awesome Thursday. It sounds to me like these podcasts are getting better. I'm throwing out better stuff. For that, guys and girls and anybody, if you guys have any questions, go hit up Addiction to Success on Facebook. I'm working on the whole Twitter thing. I'm holding on Instagram. I'm working on the website. But if you listen to the show, give me a rating. Doesn't matter if it's good or bad, if I sound like an idiot or if I sound like a great person, but things are going to get better. This is going to help me become a better person. I love to get criticized because when you criticize me, it makes me laugh because you took that much energy for me to get criticized. So I'm okay with it, guys. Bring the feedback. I'm going to turn your criticism, your bad thoughts, everything that's going on, I'm going to turn it into a very positive way. And guess what? The people that are criticizing you for the most part are either one, they're envious of you, or two, they mean well and they want you to succeed. It's just us that we get into our stupid little head, our little brain that wants to program like we are the victim, and that's something that we need to stop. So wake up, get up in the morning, feel blessed, and I hope you guys have an awesome day. Peace out, my people.